Hello. This video is to show you how to do a long tail cast on. I have friends who have been wanting to learn, so I'm making my life easier and giving them a video to watch. So, welcome. I am using, if you can see it against my blinds because I need curtains, is a worsted weight cotton and some bamboo needles. I'm using circulars because they were within reach. Usually you use straight needles for straight work, circular needles for circular work. There'll be more videos and I'll explain all that later. Anyways, with a long tail cast on, what you do, you have your yarn. Call that the working end. The loose end is the working end. Excuse me. Correction. That's your working end. That's just your tail. When you're doing a long tail cast on, you want to put basically a loop over your fingers, and the part of the loop that's facing you is your tail. Your tail should be closest to you. And the reason, you'll see momentarily, is because the yarn spins. So, your long tail cast on, you have your tail, and your working yarn's back here, and you're gonna grab it. Now I do knit continental, so everything is on my left hand. If you're right-handed, this might help you, but it may not. So grab it, stick your thumb in there. You want to make a little triangle. See the triangle? Right there. When you take your needle, your first stitch, you're just gonna grab it and put it on your needle. Most people put a slip stitch. I do not. The slip knot makes an extra knot right there. I don't like it. I just hook it on there. So you're going to hold that one on there and split your yarn. Now we have a little bit of a diamond. When we bring it down, it becomes more of a triangle. Oh, my camera moved. Ta-da! Hi. Okay. A little better. So what we've done, we've got our first stitch there. That counts as number one. When we do our long tail, we go to the thumb. We go around the outside of the thumb and scoop it. We come over and we grab our index finger. So we're going to go up and over and then back through the loop on the thumb. And then pull that tight. But we don't want it tight. Leave spaces. Lots and lots of spaces. The tighter this is, the harder it is to knit the first row or do whatever your pattern requires. Leave space. You now have 2 stitches and we never needed a slip knot. This is not going anywhere. Period. You do not need a slip knot. You don't need the extra knot. Got it? So, hold your 2 stitches on. I prefer bamboo needles because they're a little stickier. Things don't slide off as easy, especially cotton. Cotton's a sticky yarn as well. So the 2 of them together, unless you're really not paying attention, they are not going to slide off of each other. So, again, you're going to split the yarn. Remember, our tail is closest to us. You're going to make your V. Open them wide. Your tail is on your thumb. That is our tail yarn, see? Ta-da! So, we're gonna go. So we have our, you see how it's just going over the thumb? We're holding it with these fingers back here. And we've got it going, our tail's over here and our working yarn's back here. So, we're just gonna go from up here and just kind of make a V. Do you see the V? So, underneath the thumb, underneath the outside of the thumb, come around, grab the inside over the top of the index finger, and then back through your circle. We went right back through this thumb right here. And we pull it tight again. And look, our yarn is back where it belongs, right back in our little V. So around the outside of the thumb, over to the index finger, see, over, grab, and through. through that loop that we've already started. Got it? Look at how much space I'm leaving between the cast on. The reason I leave this much space is because no matter what, that edge looks pretty. And there is nothing worse than when you're casting on and the beginning of your work is too tight, and as you get on it starts to spread out and get bigger and bigger because your cast on was too tight and your work spread out. So leave as much space as you need, because not only that, when you go to knit the next row, you actually have room to work. So you can leave as much or as little space as you want in here. I recommend too much. It's easier to work with too much than it is too little. So one more time. Here's our tail. Got it? Tail stays closest to us. Working yarn back here between the middle and forefingers. Everything else is basically going to go in between those two fingers, and we're just going to split those back open. So we got our diamond. We're going around the outside and under. Come back around here, up and over. Grab the inside of our index finger, and you can see right here, we're just going to go right back under that. So that is how you do a long tail cast on. Again, I did not put a slip knot there. There's not one needed. It's already held on there. It's not going anywhere. Got it? Enjoy.